Hi, I'm Robert Stevens with Boating Magazine. Today we're taking an advanced look at Bayliner's new 285 Cruiser. Now you may have heard of the 285 Cruiser, but don't be confused. This is a brand new boat for 2011, and they didn't just give it a spiffy new paint job. What they've done is made it more sleek, more aerodynamic and hydrodynamic, and they've added a little bit more beam to make it more cruiser friendly. And because the 285 Cruiser runs on a single engine with an 89-gallon fuel capacity, families can take it long range economically. Now that's the nutshell version of the 285. Well, let's take a closer look.
We ran the 285 on a humid but relatively calm day along the Intracoastal Waterway. Top speed was about 37.5 miles per hour when averaged with and against the current. That was with the 89-gallon fuel tank full and just the captain aboard. At 4,000 RPM and cruising 27 miles per hour, the boat burns just 13.3 gallons of fuel per hour. Remember, this is all with a single Mercruiser 350 mag, as the boat is built for economical cruising, not all-out performance.
The Helm is one of the first things we noted when boarding the 285 Cruiser, starting with this double-wide helm seat. On the captain's side, we've got a flip-up bolster to give us a nice view when coming into the dock. There's also a fixed companion area right next to the driver, so I don't have to turn around to join the conversation back here. I've got someone to keep me company. And on the port side, they've integrated a couch that can sit 2 or 3 people who can converse with the captain and his companion, or with the folks in the aft cockpit. Now, the instrument panel has a nice wide flat area here, so you can go ahead and add a GPS chart plotter and a VHF radio if you'd like. Ours happens to come with an optional bow thruster, which is a great idea with a single engine setup, especially if you're in an area where you have strong currents. Bayliner is all about functionality and safety just by the structure of this foredeck. First, it's covered in non-skid, and the rails around it are nice and high. I can come up here to the front, and even if the foredeck were slick, they've got this nice high rail around the bow. Even at my height, I can lean up against it, and it comes up above my knee. That's nice and secure. They've also made it easy to work the anchor. Ours has a windlass on it. Also, we've got foot controls, so I can weigh or haul the anchor without bending over. It's going to save my back. In a sporty cruiser like the 285, you'd find yourself on the hook or at the beach or even at a marina. And that means you'd spend some time in the aft cockpit. What we like about the 285 is that there's a lot of room in this aft cockpit. We've got facing couches, and part of that is because they've got a straight transom rather than sloping it back, which means there's lots of room aft. Also, there's a little offset galley over here with a fiberglass sink. It's fed by a freshwater tank. And underneath, ours has a nice fridge so you can grab drinks there. Or there's a special spot under this seat where you can bring a carry-on cooler. It's got a recess there so your cooler won't slide all over the deck. Having a beam of nearly 10 feet has its advantages right here in the cabin. I'm in the forward stateroom, and there's room for 2 people to sleep up here. And this is nice. This privacy curtain closes it off from this dinette over to starboard and the galley over to port. The dinette converts into a sleeper area for 2 more people, and that happens pretty easily. We'll show you that in a minute. This galley over here is all standard with the microwave, sink, refrigerator, and cabinetry. And before we move to the aft cabin, just wanted to show you the dinette does indeed convert to a sleeper area. Let's take a closer look at the mid cabin. As you can see, there's a nice long shelf so you can put some clothes up there or some extra knickknacks. And there's a long hanging locker down here so you can hang clothes for longer trips. But here's the best part. If you've ever overnighted on a sport cruiser, you know that your privacy normally consists of a curtain right here, if you're lucky, because most of these mid cabins are wide open to the salon. But check this out, total privacy. So your friends can stay in here, or your kids, and be totally separated from the main cabin. That's something you don't find very often in a 28.5-foot cruiser. But Bayliner does it because they're always looking to add a little bit more value to the boating experience.
You can see for yourself with the new 285. They've hit the bullseye by matching family vacation comforts with affordability.